Wait.
One Piece. Hello, everyone.
Too late. By the way, before we begin, it's funny. The mic that they bought me, I just remembered I took the bag that it's in, and it's right there.
There's a whole arc going on with this mic. Like last week, there was a whole I lost it, or it's over at this different house, or whatever the fuck you said, and now that's crazy. Wow. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a. So it's my birthday. Got a little bit of a low energy vibe going on. So chilled out reviews to groove to type situation. I think it's because I haven't eaten yet, but I wanted to film this first, so we're doing that. But I'm gonna fucking persevere. Thurman just fapped.
Are you okay?
I just fapped. That's probably another reason we got low energy. Let's do this.
Ooh.
So,
Yeah.
Thurman, higher energy. Let's go.
The snowball is right here, and it's alive and well.
What the fuck was that noise?
It's the squeaky.
Are you okay?
Squeaky of the
Oh,
thing.
so you gotta silence your shit, brother. I'm hearing a lot of "Are you okays?"
I did. But the snowball is here. So next time you will hear clear, crisp.
How about
like
we just restart this one and do it now?
crispy bacon? But that start is too good.
Was
Bloopers,
it?
bro. Bloopers, bro.
Okay. What was the squeak now? I need to know.
It was the snowball.
Oh my god, it sounded like a dying hamster, I'll be completely honest with you.
What do you know what a dying hamster sounds like?
Oh, you spend enough time shoving small animals up orifices.
Oh God. Don't tell me you're one of those kids
No!
that would experiment on small animals.
Are you kidding me, dude? I get like scared when someone fucking comes up to me and goes like, "You want to fucking go?" I'm like, "No." I'm not a sociopath. I'm scared. I'm a baby.
I'm a scary boy.
I'm scared. So, you know who is a sociopath though? Big Mom.
Bro, okay. We have to start.
Can we just start? Can I start off by saying Big Mom best Yonko?
Bro, I am shook. See, it's so confusing. Yo, Oda, what are you doing, bro? See, this is insane, right? So let me get to the bottom of this shit, right? So
let's get to the bottom. Let's just jump right into it, shall we?
From Kaido's inception, we're just like, bro, Kaido is a weird fucking character. Moral compass, fucking weird as shit, right? Like the type of person to accept his child's pronouns, but would definitely has a moral code to respect, like wants to add people to his crew, like Luffy.
I think Kaido is like, if you my boy, if you in my crew, if you're my child, if we're family, we're chill. Anyone else though, I will walk over their fucking corpses to get what I want. Whereas Big Mom, and I highly recommend, Joy Boy did a whole video, because Joy Boy has been championing the Big Mom for ally shit since Whole Cake Island. Like, he really has. Like props to Joy Boy. This is like his W for today. And he has like a half hour of his 45-minute video is all about his perception on Big Mom's moral compass. And to try to radically summarize, it's essentially like she does think that she is actually a force for good in the world, because like we've seen, she wants to make like a paradise with no racism, you know what I mean? Like I think that Big Mom thinks that she is like a good person, and she thinks that, oh, I'm teaming up with Kaido and we have disagreements on how to run the world, because she's even said it to Parasparrow, I'm teaming up with Kaido now to get the One Piece, then once we get the One Piece, we're gonna kill each other to actually see who. So she thinks she's going to team up with Kaido, get to the Raftel, and then kill Kaido there, basically. So I do think that Big Mom has massive disagreements on how to run shit. They're both horrible in their own way, but if we're morally judging these people, I think Big Mom is the better person, because she at the very least has this weird idea of like, I want people to get along, I want no fighting, but like we see from her flashback that she's been what's the word I'm talking? Mother Caramel, she enabled her hardcore because everyone was too scared to discipline her. So when she fucking smashes a bear's face in for daring to hurt a coyote, they're like, "Oh, good for you. You're such a good girl." So that's how she's been taught. She thinks the answer to world peace is through violence and terror.
Mm-hmm.
So I do think she is trying to do good in the world, but she's just incredibly misguided, and she has the mentality of a child, which is why she gets along so well with children.
Yep, 100%.
Anyway, go ahead.
So it's just interesting because it's just like I was shocked by this.
I love it.
And wait a minute, what the fuck? Even don't you know? Even in a cool world of pirates, there's still a code of honor. Like she fucking punches the
No, page
fucking
one. I
shit.
know he's not because it's Oda, but like just for semantics, page one is fucking dead.
Bro. He clocked him in the throat, bro.
This
Like
man's out.
complete.
And by the way, let's not forget, she's doing the fucking now that I love that now that Oda has introduced this, like we're seeing it all the time. She's doing the like Conqueror's hockey, like drip, like no contact punch too.
Yeah, bro. Like
So like
that's
like that's so overkill.
like she's pissed, bro. She's pissed, and it's crazy too because it's just like it's confirmed that she remembers like her other like memories too, like the
That's
memories.
awesome. I love that.
And she was just talking to Tama, like literally, like
That was so good. Nami and Usopp are like, Jesus Christ. Tom is like, what's up, Olin?
she literally completely ignores Usopp and Nami after she sees Tama. Like, yo, what's up, Tama? How's it going, buddy?
It's funny because this chapter both confirms and deconfirms the God Tama theory, right? Because the joke for a long time was Tama's gonna feed Kaido the Dango and then be the god of the verse. Now, luckily, we have a line from Usopp here. Finally, Oda felt the need to clarify, and I love that. Like, damn it, if only the millet dumplings worked on things other than smile users. So we've got that confirmation, but then immediately comes in clutch with her with her Big Mom friendship. So that's amazing.
That's just fucking dope, dude. This chapter was really, really great. Like, holy shit. Like I'm.
Well, it makes the early Wano shit more important, and Oda always does this, where like when you're reading through an One Piece arc, the beginning shit always kind of feels like it's kind of slogging along and shit, like come on. But then by the time you get to this kind of part of the arc, it's like yes, it pays off. It's like, and it always does, and I love that shit.
Oh yeah, especially if it all comes together in a nice little bow, bro. Like, bro. First of all, Tama, right? Tama, right here, so adorable. She's like, even at the cost of my life, as long as I can get much people on my side, we'll be fine.
Nami and
right?
Nami and Usopp are like, no, you will not. I didn't get the joke, by the way, the joke from Nami where it's like me and this old guy, and like Usopp's literally younger than her.
Bro, that's.
I went and checked because Usopp's like, I'm 19. I was like, how old is Nami? She's 20.
Bro, that's insane. Like, I was not expecting an age drop there.
Tekking was talking about that. It's so rare that like in the story of One Piece, they'll just like say their ages.
Bro, Oda did that. Like, that's out of nowhere, bro. Like, I'm like, wow. I'm like, wow.
You almost forget that like years exist in One Piece, like traditional like birthdays and years, because they never talk about it.
It's insane to me, like how fucking like. I was like, wow, that did not feel like One Piece at all. That did not feel like One Piece dialogue at all.
I agree. I really don't get the old joke. Like, what does that mean? Like, Usopp doesn't look old.
I maybe Tama called him old at one point. I don't know.
Me and this old guy. Yeah, I don't get it. It seems like a weird translation, but it's official. I don't know. I'd be curious to see how like the Funimation dub will do it, because they're like notorious for translating like jokes that don't translate really well.
Yeah, I mean the commenters can tell us what the joke means, I'm sure, but
is it just a joke on his appearance? Maybe.
Probably. I mean, he does look like an old man.
You ugly old fuck.
maybe because he was like the salesman or some shit, and he was kind of.
Maybe.
Maybe. You never know.
Speaking of that, the Usopp-Nami dynamic, I'm really happy that they're together, because they are one of my favorite friendships in the entire series. I think back to like one of my favorite moments where Nami walks in and she's like, listen, you and I, we're not like them. We need to rely on like wits, technology, to even stand a chance. So I always really liked their dynamic, and I like that they're together. And I like this moment here where they're beating the fuck out of Page with their weapons.
They're just beating.
Like, hit him in the nose, hit him in the fucking Adam's apple.
I mean, that was like aim for the weak spots. Triple jaw, Adam's apple, solar plexus, eyeballs, nostrils. They're just beating the shit.
Usopp's just shoving the fucking Climatech up his nose. Like,
that's gonna be funny to see in the anime.
Oh my god, because they're gonna make each one a hit too. Like each one of those things that they just mentioned, it's gonna be like its own shot where they're like hitting them in that area.
That's actually really fucking funny.
Speaking of anime adaptation, Now, this is something you got to take my word for it, but I thought this before Tekking said it. Tekking said it in his review, but I thought this when I was watching it as well, or when I was reading it. This page here, page 14 to 15, where it just zooms out and you see Big Mom behind them. You can just see that in the anime. That's gonna be the moment where they're running, and then it does like a big zoom out, and it goes to slow mo, and then she steps out, and they're like,
Yeah, that was a good moment. That was a good panel there too.
oh. So speaking, oh my god, there's so much. Okay, so she's made a new homie. And this one, it seems to be like a pure ball of lightning. Like, it's not even a cloud. Like, it's just like lightning now that she's given a soul, and I love that.
Her name is Hera. Hera is a god. I think that's still
wife of Hercules, or he's either wife or mother of Hercules. I don't remember.
Yeah, Hera is. Hold on.
Sometimes no difference in Greek mythology.
Greek and
they really liked fucking their relatives. I
Rome.
think Hera is the one, their story about the milk, like the reason the Milky Way is called the Milky Way is because, like, I think it was Hera, she was breastfeeding, like, someone, and then, like, because it was Hercules, I think it was Hercules she was breastfeeding. Yes.
So Hera is...
Wait, I'm going to tell you about the Milky Way.
I thought you were done. You stopped talking.
No, listen. So Hera, I believe Hera at some point. Wait. Okay, mother or daughter? Tell me that. Or mother or lover? Tell me that first.
She's the sister and wife. Greek mythology.
Gotta love that.
She's the sister and wife of Zeus, and basically she's one of.
But she's the mother of Hercules then.
Well, yeah, because yeah.
Okay.
Well,
okay. So
no,
the point.
Because Zeus is the father of Hercules, but I don't think
Zeus was fucking everybody, dude. No one was safe from that Zeus cock. All right.
Because her children is Angelos, Ares. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. Enyo, Ares, Hebe, and Hephaestus.
A sex drive. Like I don't want. Like that's weird.
And her siblings are Poseidon, Hades, Demeter, Hestia, Zeus.
Yeah, that's great. Let me tell you about the Milky Way. Okay. Have you ever? Do you know why the Milky Way is called the Milky Way, friend?
Why?
So one of their stories is that Hera was breastfeeding Hercules, but Hercules was so super strong that he bit down way too hard on the nip, so she fucking ripped him off of her tit, and then the milk that spilled out created the Milky Way.
Wow, that's kind of cool and weird at the same time.
I know, right? So the Milky Way is actually titty milk.
I believe it.
You into it?
Yeah.
Cool. Imagine that galaxy tit.
Yeah.
I want to, dude. I can't. As an aside, speaking of overly massive tits, I at least once a month have just think and imagine how it must have felt for Luffy to jump on Shirahoshi's boobs.
Yeah, you can definitely tell.
I just want that. I want to experience that, and I'll never be able to. It's a tragedy. Like, there's a really good. Have you seen the hentai? It's a little weird. It's one of those weird ones, but like it's like half of it's good, and then it gets really weird. You know, one of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you seen the Shirahoshi one where Robin and Nami are fucking her?
No.
What? Oh, okay. It's good, but it's like weird. Robin uses her powers to create a futocock on them, on both of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she also uses her powers to make herself huge so she can fuck Shirahoshi. And then she gives herself a futocock, and then she gives little Nami a futocock, and then little Nami crawls inside of Shirahoshi and then fucks the womb entrance with her futocock. Well, Robin is fucking the vagina with her futocock, slamming into the back of Nami, fucking the uterus entrance with her futocock inside of Shirahoshi. Oh,
God. Oh, my God. They're hentai, bro. It makes it worse too because series like One Piece, right? Yeah. One Piece.
There's Naruto, so many powers, dude. They can do anything.
Like Dragon Ball, all these these shonen series are just the prime like victims for like weird ass fucking hentai.
Oh, it's the best.
You can do so much with it.
I really enjoy the hentai where they use their powers in a creative way to fuck. Like that's. I mean, if you're gonna have anime characters fuck, you might as well. Like if you're having Kid fuck someone and he doesn't make like a scrap metal like dick, come on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like why even have it be Kid at that point?
That's true.
Like, and if Luffy isn't, if the stretchiness isn't coming into play, come on.
I mean, you gotta be creative with your hentai,
Yeah,
Can't just be boring.
that's a bit much. I'm not really into the Fuda thing personally. That's the only problem. But like, I appreciate like the Shirahoshiness of it, like big giantess shit. I'm a fan.
Oh yeah, I agree.
All right. See, now I feel like it'd been a while since we'd had a nice chaos moment in Controlled Chaos. That was good. I'm glad we got to talk about that.
Oh yeah, definitely
Something we got to talk about. I really enjoy this moment here where Law's like, "All right, Luffy, I'm taking everyone else," and he also takes Zeus.
Oh yeah.
And Zeus is like, ah. It's like, oh my god, it's like that TikTok. You know the TikTok audio, like, ah.
Yeah, because I mean that's
Someone
good
has to
because
edit
that because now it's getting set up for Zeus to go back to Nami.
The Zeus Nami return is glorious, dude. He's gonna fucking go up there, and Zeus just got NTR'd. Like we see this, right?
Yeah, because it's funny too. Because even the son was just like he's useless. Like
Yeah, fuck
Zeus
that guy.
is
Yeah, he's got too small. He can't pleasure you, Big Mom.
bro, that's insane. That's insane to me.
He's gonna go back because he's all dopey and she's like, but I was trying and I was trapped. Like, no, fuck you, Zeus. You're a useless piece of shit. And then she's probably gonna try to kill him, like decommission him or something with her powers. And then Nami's gonna come in and have like this epic moment where she actually like snatches him into the climb attack before she can. Ooh, I can't wait. That's sexy.
That's gonna be clean. That's literally gonna be
Nami
clean.
and Big Mom might even have like a lightning clash because with Zeus, she has. I don't know if it's up to Big Mom level, but she has quite a bit of lightning power with Zeus. We saw what Nami did.
It's only a matter of time, honestly.
That's such a good power up for Nami, dude. Nami's about to be like a goddamn lightning goddess. Ugh.
Ooh, that's gonna be her next thing for the whatchamacallit.
Climb attack.
No, but for her thing, you know, for her
thing?
fucking.
Oh, wanted post lightning goddess Nami.
Yeah, for her title.
Lightning burglar. I like that.
Lightning burglar.
She can't get rid of the burglar.
The cat burglar.
Well, like, because then it could be like she's quick as lightning. Like she burgles you so fast, you're like, what the fuck? And then you just hear like a roar of thunder as she leaves.
I mean, honestly, if she did have an element, I feel like lightning would be her element. Honestly, if we're being honest.
Meanwhile, Eneru is just like, huh?
Eneru's like, am I a joke to you?
Yeah, bro. Speaking of am I a joke to you, people pointed this out and I thought it was really funny. Big Mom's like preaching about like what did she say again? What was the exact words? There's a code of honor, and then like I saw on Twitter, I don't know if you saw it, I think I liked it or retweeted it. It was Judge Vinsmoke. Remember how she like betrayed them? She tricked them, and it's like Judge Vinsmoke. Am I a joke to you?
It's funny because what do is he really a pirate though?
No, he's not. But I don't think her code of honor is like specifically for. I don't know. I'm trying to me, because like I was gonna retweet that and say like, oh, I guess you should have just given her some Oshiruko, but I couldn't spell Oshiruko and I didn't feel like looking it up. But like I have a feeling it is mostly because of like she has a soft spot for food and children, I think. And she saw Judge and how he treated his children, and there was no food involved in that whole deal. So I think that is one of the reasons she didn't give a fuck. But like food, children, people starving, like as someone who loves food, that I think that extra pissed her off. And of course now she knows Tama personally. She had that whole adventure with them. And I also love that if she remembers Tama, that means she also remembers Chopper and how Chopper was kind to her as well, you know? So I'm hoping, and this is another Joy Boy theory that I hope comes to fruition, I hope that Chopper at some point has something to do with trying to help Big Mom cure her hunger pangs. I think that'd be really cool.
Oh yeah, and it's funny because like it just goes to show you that like even like the coolest of pirates has like some sort of code, and it's wild. You know, like it's
I mean, just like real life, there was like it's kind of like the mafia too. Like they do horrible shit, but they have like honor and they care about like weak innocent civilians. And it shows that like Kaido's crew is not like that, and Kaido clearly doesn't care himself. Kaido's only code is if I like you and want you to join, leave him unharmed. But when it comes to like he doesn't care if we saw he was totally cool with just dropping Momo to his death from the castle. You know what I mean? He doesn't care about killing children. Like you know what I mean? Whereas like I think Big Mom is more about like if you're literally like an innocent civilian, I have a feeling she wouldn't like go out of her way to kill you. Whereas with Kaido, like he has no problem burning whole towns down to the ground because like I don't know them. Yeah, that doesn't affect me.
really, the duality of pirates, bro.
And I really like because Big Mom has always been like I don't know, like you have like a moral compass where like Shanks is like, at least unless it's like surprise bitch, he's actually more complex than we thought, but Shanks is like clearly a good guy. Kaido is like full evil. It's interesting. I'm trying to figure out the big difference between like Kaido and the only two that I can't like discern a good difference between is Blackbeard and Kaido, because they're both like pretty evil. I think Blackbeard's gonna be more chaotic evil, whereas like Kaido's more like controlled, calm evil, I guess.
Yeah, I don't even really think Blackbeard's necessarily like evil, but he's a bad dude. But at the same time, he's not really like a bad dude, you know?
Well, what's your read on like Blackbeard's like morality then, and like?
Because I mean, like, I think Blackbeard does what he like wants to do, like, cause like 'cause he's more like Luffy in that regard. Like he's like Luffy, except he does what he has to do to get things done. Cause like,
Whereas Luffy has like limits he won't cross.
yeah,
Blackbeard's like whatever has to be done to get me mad.
like
Yeah.
you saw like Blackbeard and his crew is just like chilling. You know what I mean? Like he does shit like because Luffy. The thing about Blackbeard and Luffy is like they both do stuff that interests them. Like if they see like a cool ass island, they're gonna be like, "Crew, let's go to that island and see what's on there," right? But like, but difference between like Blackbeard and Luffy is like if Luffy sees like something that's not interesting there, he's not gonna try to like kill it. But like Blackbeard would be like, "Oh wait, like he's not gonna like Blackbeard might try to rampage over there, but Luffy won't do that in a sense. Like he's more of like I do what I want. Like I don't care. I feel like he's a person. I don't care about good or evil. I just do what I do, sort of thing.
Well,
While
I've
Luffy,
always thought that the Blackbeard thing is going to be extra interesting because I look at Blackbeard as like the perfect antithesis to Luffy. Like I think that he has been set up as that since the beginning. He's going to be the villain because the way Oda writes villains, they're always so different from Luffy. Very evil, like Doflamingo or like Crocodile. Any Celestial Dragon, any of the Yonko, like they're very different from Luffy in how they go about things. But like Blackbeard, I think is going to be the one where they like agree on like 90% of shit. You know what I mean? And it's going to be really interesting to see that whole dynamic.
yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see that too. Because I'm just like, if that's the case, because most of the villains, besides like a few, don't really like. I think this is like the first. I don't want to say the first, but like we're starting to get to villains that are like more like closer to Luffy.
Seems a bit more complex, yeah, because we're reaching like the high, yeah.
Yeah, so
like a lot of times back in the day too, like the more complex villains would be like the henchmen rather than the actual villain. Like I always thought Kaku was way more like deep, complex, and interesting than Lucci.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Because Kaku had those moments where like. Remember, Paulie told Zoro to tell Kaku that like you're fired, and then like Kaku even had a moment where he kind of like reminisced and was like, yeah, he would say that. I don't even remember exactly what he said, but like it was clear that it felt like Kaku actually did kind of like vibe with them and form some friendships with them, whereas Lucci was like, I've always been evil, I feel nothing.
the Dick Dastardly like mustache twirl.
Oh yeah, Lucci was literally his whole story, if I remember correctly, was just like ever since he was like a child, he was like a dog of CP0 or CP9 basically. Like they found him as like an orphan, and they were like, oh, you'd be a perfect like super sleeper soldier. He's essentially like he gives me like Bucky from Captain America vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like your entire purpose will be to serve the government, and that's it. Like that. So like yeah. But then of course that was amplified when he ate the leopard fruit. That just kind of gave him like a carnivorous like lust for blood. So that's why he like got more like into the fights. But other than that, that's basically the entirety of his personality.
Yeah.
He didn't have that whole giraffe dynamic,
I love giraffes.
I love giraffes. Actually,
that would never get old. By the way.
Oh, I can't wait, dude. I just asked Ali a couple weeks ago if we could have like a weekend where we just do nothing but binge One Piece. Like just get the snacks, close the door, and fucking not leave for 12 hours and just binge one because I need to get her to Water 7. I need it.
Yeah. It's she sounds like she's enjoying it. So
yeah, she's been drawing the Straw Hats actually. I gotta show you her what she's got so far. Her style is so good for Luffy. Hold on, let me find it. Go to Facebook real quick.
Yes, sir.
There it is. There's that, and then I think she has a Zoro somewhere too. I'll try to find it. Okay, you there?
Yep.
All right, there's her Luffy and Nami.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
And then here comes her Zoro. I really like her style. I think it fits really well with Luffy. I love the smile she gave him.
Hmm. Not bad.
Yeah. To me, it just makes me happy that she likes it so much that she's drawing them. You know.
Yeah, that's a pretty good sign.
Yeah. So yeah. Let's see. I love that Ulti, by the way, shows up at the end here because like he spent a good amount of time like setting up Ulti's like weird obsession with her brother. Like no one hurts my Pei. So then she's like rounding the corner, like Pei, are you okay? And then she's just like shaking. Like I don't know if it's like knowing Ulti. Like this could be shaking out of fear or shaking out of anger. I like to think it's shaking out of anger. You know what I mean? Because Ulti is amazing. And we've literally don't forget her first appearance when she showed up was shit talking Kaido. Do you remember that?
Yep.
She was like, man, fuck Kaido making us wait. What a piece of shit. What a prick. And they're like, shut the fuck up. And then Kaido even came and he was like, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry for making you wait, guys. So like I hope to God, because Ulti is best girl. It's a difficult situation because I want to see her fucking cock off to Big Mom, but I also don't want to see her get fucking murdered. So like I don't know what do you think is gonna happen here with Ulti?
I mean, we already know what's about to happen, bro.
Well, here's
Like,
the thing. What's interesting is Oda at the very end of this chapter, he sets up so much. I love this, right? Because you have this situation, and then he gives you these 3 panels where it's like, here's what's happening. Kid is coming, Zeus is coming, Ulti is coming. So we have Usopp, Nami, Tama's dog thing, Big Mom, knocked out page 1, Kid, Zeus, and Ulti, all about to be in the same place.
let's say disaster strikes. Put it like that, right?
Oh, I'm so excited for that. Like that's actually got me really hyped because like you're gonna have Nami trying to get Zeus. You're gonna have Big Mom. And by the way, I don't see this because some people are like, "Oh, she switched sides that easily." I don't think it's that simple. I think yeah.
She's just mad at some of Kaido's men.
She's just mad at some of Kaido's. Yeah, that doesn't mean that she's done with the alliance. I just think that she needed to get some anger out. At the very most, she's neutral. She's now back to like a neutral force, and then it just adds to like chaos.
Yeah, because I mean, like, she might just be like Kaido. Like, once I'm done with like Kid, I'm going back up there to talk to Kaido. Like,
yeah, we need to.
Honestly,
I would love
honestly,
that if she just came up while Luffy and Kaido were fighting, and then she's like, "Now you hold the fuck on, hold Luffy, give me a second with Kaido."
honestly, a free for all Big Mom versus Kaido versus Luffy.
Oh, that'd be phenomenal. Like Big Mom's like, I both want, like, I'm mad at Kaido now, and I also need to get Straw Hat's head. So just like bop Kaido one, bop Luffy one.
That'd be very, very interesting. I don't know how Oda could pull that off, but I'd be down to see it.
I'm more so as of now. That's that we can hope for that for the future. As of now, I just need to see. So Kid is obviously his whole thing is like just distract Big Mom enough so she doesn't get back up there. So I think what we're gonna see is she's gonna have a big moment where she's like, Zeus, go die. I hate you, Zeus. And then like Nami's gonna be like, it's okay, Zeus, come into my beautiful supple bosom, and he's gonna be like, hell yeah, you hotter than Big Mom anyway. And then he's gonna dive into them titties. And then that's gonna be taken care of. And then I think after that we're gonna have an interesting Kid Ulti Big Mom dynamic. I think because part of me really wants Ulti. Now that page 1 is down, I want the fight to be Ulti versus Nami and Usopp. But I also want Ulti to interact with Big Mom. So I'm torn.
We might get all of it, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe she'll have a thing. Yeah, maybe she'll have a thing with Big Mom where she's like, oh yeah, okay. So she could like be like, fuck you, Big Mom, blah blah, about to headbutt her, and then Kid comes in and is like, nah, this is my fight, or something like that.
Because I mean, there's a lot of conflicts happening at the same time, so it's really going to depend on how well Oda can like balance it.
I expect
you know what I mean?
To balance it pretty well.
Yeah. Of course. This is Oda we're talking about.
Goda.
God.
Yeah.
Goda.
What about? This is out there. This is a stretch, but Ulti Kid versus Big Mom.
Oh, I mean,
that'd be interesting.
Very interesting. Weird, but interesting.
Who like, well, you fucked with my. I mean, because like I feel like she's definitely gonna be mad at Big Mom for like she's got a weird protective thing with her brother.
Oh yeah, I might even get a backstory, a flashback
Oh, I would
next chapter.
love that. Like, I really do like Ulti a lot. Like, Ulti and Page One and their whole dynamic is like actually phenomenal. Um, yeah, I don't know. I hope so. That'd be cool as fuck. Um, ooh, God. Okay, what else do we have here? How do you
So
feel about Hawkins versus Killer?
interesting. Finally getting Hawkins back in here. I honestly I forgot about it. I forgot he was even here. I forgot
I
him.
didn't because there was a scene a couple maybe like 10 or 20 chapters ago where he did that whole like someone's got a chance to die again. You know what I mean? 92%. That's some bold shit there, Oda. If you're gonna fucking pop out the 92% and then keep him alive, because I'll have to see.
Very very odd.
What's up?
Very very odd.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, I wouldn't really be super torn up about it if Killer died. I'll be honest. Like he's like, well, he's fine.
Not much to him, to his character, if we're being honest.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I'm hoping. Wait, now, where's Law going, huh? He just popped down. Is he just resting in one of them storage rooms?
I don't know. I mean, he did say he was gonna go distract Big Mom, so
Did
maybe
he say
he's
that?
going. Huh? Well, well, he brought everybody down, so Law is like likes to do his own thing. So
I love that Law was just like looking at the poneglyphs the whole time, and then he heard some rumbling, and he's like, I should probably go up there for a second. And then now that this is
yeah,
done, I hope that he just goes right back to the poneglyphs. Like, all right.
that's actually really funny.
I do love
I'm,
Law's renegade energy.
he's just a chaotic appearance in the story.
It's pretty great. Honestly, like, I will never, ever, throughout the entirety of the rest of this series in the history of anime, ever forget the amount of clutch that Law came in during this fight.
Oh yeah, Law has just been the MVP the entirety of the time.
Yeah. And in fact, the fact that Luffy now can't rely on being out of existence is pretty important in this fight too.
Yeah, yeah.
Speaking of that,
Now,
we get
and
another
Luffy,
clash from them. I really like this clash where he like punches and then like twirls his whole body to kick. I really like that detail. That was nice.
I'm legitimately curious. Like Luffy is extremely confident in beating Kaido, and like I really want to know like where this confidence is coming from now. Like
Well, I think it's
he
just because
might.
he got a new. It's like when he got Gear Second for the first time. He was like, "This is gonna fuck you up, boy."
I'm just legitimately curious. I want to see where he's gonna go with this.
Yeah, I'm a freak, and I still want the raid to fail. I gotta be honest. Like, I don't know. I need drama. I need stakes. And,
Yeah,
like, they're
I know
there.
I know you saw my take on Twitter,
What was your
Facebook,
take?
the Black Clover One Piece take.
No, I didn't see it. Tell me.
Oh, I said I'm loving everything, but everything in both these arcs are feeling a little bit too easy at the moment. I hope shit pops off.
Yes. So like I still am holding on to that. I thought the line maybe like 10 chapters ago was really fucking weird where Hyogoro was like everything's going so easily. I can't imagine losing. That just seems a little too self-aware to me. You know what I mean? That's the kind of shit I would write if I was like cheeky wink and nodding to my audience like, "Oh, this is just so easy."
So, like, because honestly, CP0, like,
Yeah,
CP,
something's going to happen there for sure.
maybe they're even waiting for something. Maybe not waiting for the fight to end. Maybe they're just waiting for like another appearance to happen. Because, like, you gotta remember that all the seven warlords are getting their shit ran in right now because they're at war.
Oh, please, dude. Their shit ran in. I love that. God, I don't know, man. I feel like, I don't know. I'm just so curious how this 1v1's going to go. Because, like, I still don't feel like Kaido has been super damaged. He got a couple good punches in on him, but he doesn't look like he's, like, down or bad or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's still breathing.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just... It would feel weird to me, and I don't think this is going to happen, so I'm not too worried about it, but it would feel weird to me if, like, all of a sudden, with no other developments, Luffy's just got this. Like, I'm curious where it's going to go, for sure.
It'd be very odd.
And I don't think that's going to happen. I'm not worried about that at all. I'm just, like, I'm at a loss here as to what's going to happen, and that's a good thing. Well, that's good writing. I just want to know, like, I just think... I would be more satisfied if there was one more moment of, like, you remember, I know people didn't like this, but remember in Dressrosa when, like, you thought it was the final fight, and then there was that whole, like, I ran out of hockey, we need to distract him for 10 minutes before we do the real final fight, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I kind of want one of those. Not that exact thing, because people hated that, and I feel you. But something that, like this, in my mind, shouldn't be the final fight. I think something should happen here. There should be one more thing in between it, and then. Kind of like, do you remember when they fought Lucci and the rest of CP9 in, like, that building at Water 7, and then they ran to Ennie's lobby, then they chased them, and then they fought them again?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I want here. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that would make the pacing of this feel a bit better for all the shit that Oda's trying to do. Because if this wraps up in, like, 20 chapters or something, that would be weird as fuck, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So, like, that's why I would enjoy, I don't know, like, I feel like something's got to happen with the fact that this island's floating. Like, are we going to have a situation where, like, in a couple chapters it's going to start dropping down to Wano, and then that's going to become the main concern? Like, is the final stage going to be actually, like, Wano in the flower capital? Like, it's yeah, I don't know.
Because, yeah, the shit's still moving.
Yeah.
It's still, and it's taking forever to get there.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's forever. I feel like it's only been, like, 10 chapters it's been floating.
Feels like it's been forever, but I mean, you know.
I think we have different perceptions of time.
Probably.
You're still in that, like, this isn't an insult, by the way, but, like, you're still in that kind of, like, childlike, I gotta wait an hour to open my presents on Christmas morning, where I, like, blink and an hour goes by.
No, not like that. I'm more of like, shit, why I'm ready to go for work now sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah, no, I feel like the island floating was a relatively recent thing, all things considered. Like, you know, what feels like a long time ago to me is like the beginning of Onigashima. Like, that was like probably like a year ago at this point. I don't know, actually. When was that? No, maybe more like 9-8 months. Because, like, I think the anime... Dude, I'm so excited. I'm about to start watching the anime weekly, by the way. Because that was my condition. Once the anime, like, got to the part where they're, like, going into Onigashima, I'm going to start watching weekly. Because... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, did you see the... I love that the anime director... I don't know if you've seen this, but the anime is actually, like, really good now. Like, I've told you this, and it continues to be amazing. Like, and what they're doing, too, I can see this because I see a bunch of people, like Jacob Steel Ram retweets a lot of them. They're hiring, like, fans now, like, fans of One Piece to, like, work on it. So, like, it's actually, like, really good because, like, they're doing that passion thing, you know, where they just get people that want to work on One Piece rather than, like, random animators that are just getting paid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they did with Black Clover, too.
So, like... It's fucking amazing now, and then they just recently put out a thing. The director of the anime or whatever, like one of the head guys, came out and was like, "We're gonna continue to make it even better. We're gonna make the Onigashima part like the best. Like it's gonna get even better." And I'm like, bro, it's gonna be so good. All these fights are gonna be incredible.
Honestly, I'm really happy with how everything's turning out, anime wise and everything.
Yeah. I mean, just imagine this rooftop battle in the anime, bro. Oh, my God.
Whew. Let me look, eh?
What are you looking at?
Oh, no, sorry. I was distracted for a second. But honestly, like, I think Onigashima really is going to be, like, I wouldn't say the peak of the anime for One Piece, but it's definitely going to be, like, It might do some Dragon Ball Super break the internet type shit.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna go for like Marineford levels of hype in the anime. I can tell.
It's like breaking
they're gonna
the internet.
make everything like a fight. Like fights that like you get like one panel of are gonna be like huge. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think of a good example. Like, do you remember Zoro fighting those like random bug dude or like one of them was like a praying mantis smile? I think. Do you remember when he was like faced off against like 3 random smile users?
Yeah.
Like that shit is gonna get like a 2-minute animation, I guarantee it. And it's gonna be clean as fuck. Like, every little random fucking riffraff fight is gonna get at least like a minute of like swift ass, delicious, clean shit. And then like
it's
actual fights are gonna be godly. Like, I'm trying to think of a good example. Okay. Remember that, like, there was like a half a chapter where Luffy fought Ulti? You remember that? And it was like actually like well choreographed, and like there was good stuff, and they had that like headbutt clash. That shit's gonna be like half an episode, I guarantee it. But it's gonna be clean. It's gonna be clean as fuck.
Give us those fights, bro. Give us those shit. I'm down for that.
I can't wait. Extended fights that are actually well done. Like if they do that shit they did with Zoro and Killer for like all these fights.
The Killer.
You watched the Zoro Killer fight, right?
Yeah, I did.
Bruh. Imagine Oni. Imagine the rooftop. Imagine that moment where Zoro like goes to slice and then chops off like the horn of the skull. That shit's gonna look amazing.
Yep, I agree. It's One Piece we've been eating good as One Piece fans, man.
Yeah. So now I guess final thoughts, predictions, all that shit.
I give this chapter an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just curious where we go from here. Where's Sanji at? I don't even know. Like, what's the only thing that's kind of strange to me is like it feels like we've not had time to focus on any of the 1v1s, right? Like we set up Who's Who versus Jinbei, and we've literally seen one panel of it.
Yeah, we haven't seen Jinbei in a minute.
Frankie versus Sasaki, like all these fights are happening, but we're not seeing any of it, right? Because there's so much like moving forward of the plot to happen. So I guess my only question is, and I have no problem with that because the plot is great, but my only question is there going to be a point where, just like in Water 7, in Ennie's Lobby specifically, there was a point where the plot was basically done. It was just Robin is about to be walked out, fight now. And like the manga was able to focus for like 20 chapters straight on just all the 1v1s and like finishing them all. It wasn't hopping back and forth a fuck ton. If it was very not nearly as much as this. And it was just like, now, all right, here's the fights. Now we focus on the fights. Will there be a point where we get to that? I'm not complaining, because honestly, this is entertaining too. I'm just wondering if I should even expect it at this point. Like, will we get there at any point, or is this what One Piece fights are now? Just a bunch of like hopping back and forth and seeing like 2 panels of them fighting, and like that's fine. But like I do kind of crave that like Luffy Katakuri chapter 895 moment where the whole chapter is one fight, you know. And we've gotten some of that with the Kaido rooftop, but I'd like to see that with the lesser Straw Hats, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's all we have to do is just wait. I don't think Oda's given up on giving us juicy ass fights. I think it's just a lot right now.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of pieces he's got to move around.
Yeah, we just have to sort of be patient when it comes to situations.
I agree. Like I said, that's why my question is more: do you guys expect it, or should I not even expect it? Like, is that something I should just like look towards the anime for and not expect it in the manga anymore because of time constraints?
Yeah, that's true.
We shall see. Either way, one last thing. Usopp has exploding pinecone grenades, and I love that.
That's funny.
I love that every time we see one of those, by the way, canonically, that shit just grew casually on fucking... What the hell was his island called again? The Bowen Islands or something? That big, like, plant that was a whole-ass island that would eat you. Remember that?
Yeah.
So that shit, they just had pine cones that exploded like grenades that just grew there. I love that.
I'm happy we're seeing a lot of fruits because everyone right now they're pushing their 2-year training to the test like heavily.
I know this is finally the arc where it feels like we're seeing everyone's like top shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really hyped to see more of this in the fights right now.
Yeah, Firework Flower was cool too. Like they budded like flowers and then just exploded. I love that.
A lot of good stuff. I hope we're going to see more kid shit, man. Because he said I'm kind of upset that I was waiting for a kid fight this chapter, but he's getting set up. So hopefully we can see that because he's the Broly of this series. Man. We gotta see him.
I know. Oh, the amount of hype that's gone. I gotta say though, he tanked. I mean, this is some fucking feats shit. I mean, look at this laser he tanked. The lightning laser?
Oh yeah! Oh my god!
Like that's huge. Don't forget how big this island is. It was so huge. The hole from the explosion spanned from floors like fucking 1 to 3. So it's like she didn't even know where he was because the hole was so huge.
Oh yeah.
So that's so yeah. I do hope. Like, yeah, they got to stop blue balls in this with Kid. Right now he's kind of being relegated to, like, distracting Big Mom, and I'd like to see him he needs a moment, for sure. I mean, fuck, Beige got more moments than Kid has gotten in the entire series.
Yep, that's wild.
Wage.
Lid. Lapton Lid.
Yo. Woostis Wapton Wid. Yeah.
Eustace.
Yo, this motherfucker's named Eustace, like unironically.
I'm not getting
Eustace Max.
His name will ever be Lid until he gets a W.
Cut to the fucking Patrick clip from SpongeBob. The lid.
Lid. It was that.
Peace. I didn't know you were gonna peace that quick. Yo, kid fans, where you at? Hit us up in the comments. Get mad.
Get mad. Get proud.
Peace.